Hello everyone, I'm back at Patton Creek and I'm going to film the rest of the shopping center today. But in here, this was the old Edgar's. It has like a bar around it so you can't really see much in there though. But it's pretty much gutted. And then this right here was a sandwich shop called Roly Poly. Completely empty. Nothing in there. And that has that stuff on the window. This used to be a gym at one point, and then it was a salon. Still got stuff hanging out. This used to be a bank. And then we're going to look at this place, and then we're going to go downstairs. This used to be a boutique called Pink Tulip. And at one point, it used to be a wine shop. But that was a long time ago. It's still got a flower or something. I don't know what that is. Well, that's what that looks like. And I'm about to go downstairs and film there. There's another glimpse inside. This is Farmers Insurance. That's still open. This is closed now. Right here used to be Portrait Innovations. It was like a photography studio. They still got like the old rooms where they would do the things. Right here used to be a nail salon, and before that it was Learning Express Toys. Tell it was a nail salon, but you can't really tell it was a Learning Express at all. Now I don't have my camera today. I left it at my house. So that's unfortunate. Not sure what used to be in here, but as you can see, they've completely gutted it. Somebody can tell me, say it in the comments, please. Really got like a water leak, maybe, I don't know. But that's completely gutted. There's nothing in there anymore. Imagine they'll do that with all of these spaces once they tear them down, because they're supposed to tear them down. Those are little birds. Oh, it flew away. There's Farmers Insurance. I don't think it's open right now, but it's not permanently closed yet. Right here used to be So Precious. It was like a little clothing store type thing, like a monogram shop. Right here used to be Anita Wigs. They moved to down to 280. And that's in Birmingham. This used to be another clothing store. And that's interesting. I like that little cash register setup they got over there. That's kind of cool. There's like some roof leaks over there though. Then right here used to be Zoe's Kitchen. You can still kind of tell it was one with the colors and stuff. There's an original tenant here. And you can kind of see where it used to say Zoe's right here. And they still got the hours up. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a little label star where that says it. They haven't updated that thing in a while. And some of those places that are listed on there are now closed, and you can see the decay. It's just like falling apart. It's not very sturdy at all. It's rusted lampshades. Completely empty parking lots. No one here. It really is sad. You can see where it says "so precious." But basically, it opened in 2004, and this is like the history. It had over 60 smaller shops and restaurants, along with several anchors. Those used to be, those were Barnes and Noble, Dick's, which used to be a Gallon's, World Market, Circuit City, Linen and Things, Ross, DSW, and a rave movie theater. Both the Linen and Things and Circuit City went out of business because the whole company did. And Rave rebranded to Carmike and then eventually to AMC. Rest of the anchor stores are still open, but in recent years it's seen a lot of tenant losses. And this just shows how dead it is. And one of the open tenants is my barbershop. And she tells me about the stuff that's going on over here. And that's basically all for now. I'm going to go to the other side of the shopping center, and I'll be back when I am. Okay, we are at the other side of the shopping center. This space used to be a Chinese restaurant, and then before that it was a Mexican place called Cadoba. I think that's how you say it. They still got this cool tile over there and this really cool wooden stuff right here. Forgot what was here. I'm trying to remember. I know there was a Weight Watchers, another Monogram place. I forgot what was here. And they still got these Christmas lights hanging up. But then I also forgot what was over here too, but it's pretty nice in there. I know this was I think this was the Monogram place. It might have been, or it might, oh my god, the roof leaks are bad. Like, you see that over there? And there's more, you can't really see it. You can see the stains on that carpet. Now this is basically unsalvageable at this point. It's too far gone. I think this was the Weight Watchers. Yeah, this seems in better condition, maybe? No, there's still some holes in there still. It's not very good. And there's also a cigar shop. I'm not going over there because that's still open. But right here, I don't know what used to be here, but the wall's pretty cool. I don't see a label scar on the window. And then I'm gonna go up here. I heard there was some stuff going on in the elevator, so we're not gonna look over there. Oh, this is creepy. So dusty and it's just crap. this right here used to be South Point Bank, and before that it was a Renaissance Bank. Kind of see in there. It's very dusty, so you can't really see a lot. I guess this used to be Fairway Lending. Before that it was a Realty South. Can't see anything in there. It's so dusty. But this is a view of the whole shopping center from up here. It's pretty nice. Yeah, let me see if I can get down there and see anything. Kind of, but not really. Same with this one. I don't feel like bending down to get all the way over there. This is where the Realty South was. I don't know if the doors are unlocked, but there's like not a lock on any of the doors, which is concerning, but it's probably, yeah, no, they're locked. And right here used to be, like all the way down here was a Nova Essence, which is like a salon. And then before that it was another salon. It's still part of the bank. And I look at how bad that wall is faded. You know, this is like some sort of like, I don't know what the name for it is, but it's very interesting what it's made out of. I can smell the dang cigarettes from the bottom floor. I'm just gonna cover my nose. We're gonna take a full walk over here, and then we're gonna come down. Eventually we'll get to that store. Well, that's not really a store, it's a restaurant. There's a car over there. I'm not gonna look at that. Here's another glimpse into the back of the salon. This is all boarded up and more boarded up stuff. It's not really boarded up, it's like down though, so you can't see anything in there. Here you go, you can look. There's not anything on this door, so let's see what's in there. There's cabinets for some reason. It looks like a kitchen. Yeah, I heard people were living in these elevators. I don't even know if they still work. I don't want to go down them anyways. I'm scared of 10. I don't want to go down them. But this building is just in terrible condition. There's so many roof leaks. It looks like it's just falling apart physically. Like you can see, there's just stuff from the roof that's fallen off. There's another glimpse inside the Weight Watchers. Trash cans are completely empty. It just shows you that nobody's over here, like ever. People used to walk around here probably, and they would park their cars. And there's like nothing here though. So we're gonna go to the last part of the shopping center, and I will see y'all there. Okay, so we are at the second to last part of the shopping center. This space right here used to be Baumhauer's. My barber told me that they left all the food in there and it was really gross, so, but they've cleared it out since then. They got all these gates up. You can see, like, they had like stickers and stuff on the thing. They never took them down. Yeah, for lease soon. It will probably be leased because they're gonna redevelop the whole thing. Right here's a couple open businesses. This right here used to be a pet store before it was the edible arrangements. It was a pet store, and some really crazy things happened in there. So basically, there was a dog that died, and they didn't store it properly, and they so they put it in a freezer at the back of the store, and and the owner got arrested, and then they closed the store. Right here used to be a gym. Yeah, another gym. Right now they're just using it for storage, for edible arrangement boxes and stuff. Yeah, this one actually does have a lock on it. The owners got evicted because they were not following the directions. Sorry, I hope that's not copyrighted. I'm gonna pass by these stores because these are still open. It's LA Bikini and Rock and Roll Sushi. Right here, these two stores have recently closed. This is Dear Prudence, was the second to last clothing store. Actually, no, there's still two clothing stores, I think. I don't know. There's Ross, and I think there's another one. I don't know. But this was Dear Prudence, and they've moved to Knox Square. It's a new thing, and they were really advertising it. They got like posters all over their walls. But that closed within the last few weeks or so that's a very recent closure. Right here used to be another part of the Dear Prudence. It was Blackbird, another boutique store. They've gotten stuff up so I can't see in there. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, no, we can't see in there. It's pretty much tarped. It's creepy. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can see in this store. Nope. It's creepy, and I feel like that's gonna be my nightmares, but I don't care. There was like some sort of like advertisement. I guess maybe they had like clothes or furniture or stuff they had. And this used to be several different furniture stores, so it was probably furniture. It was Bombay originally, then it became IO Metro, and then another furniture store, and then another furniture store. But it's empty now. Pretty sad. It didn't last very long. And yet another empty trash can. Here's another side of the furniture store. This might have been like the kids section at one point when it was Bombay. They got this nice mulch and stuff, like pine straw. It actually moved to Irondale. This right here used to be a photography studio. It wasn't there very long. Before that, it was like more boutique stores. It's got a cool little facade right here. Here's another part of it. This is where they would take the pictures, I guess. Right here used to be Sport Clips. I don't know why they got a baseball bat on the door. And they got evicted because they weren't paying rent. They still got chairs and stuff in there. I heard my barber might be trying to move in there, so they have stuff in there if they want to get it. I don't think this place is closing. It's the Bama Fever store. You'll see a couple more stores on this side. This used to be another sandwich place called Chucky's. This is a nail salon. That used to be a computer store. Yeah, I'm not gonna film inside these places because there are people in there. Because it's not completely dead. There's still stuff, but at the same time, there's still very empty stuff. This used to be T-Mobile. It's been there since opening. Closed like a couple years ago, I think. sad. This used to be the nail salon, but it actually moved down to the other side. You can kind of tell it was like some sort of salon. I like the tile in that one. Right here's GameStop. They're still open. I don't see anybody in there though. Yeah, there's somebody in there. I can't believe it's like completely deserted. Oh, so they must have been cleaning out this place because apparently the cigar shop's supposed to move over here once they get redevelopment started. It used to be a shoe store, then it was LL Flooring, which is like a flooring company, obviously. And they're wanting to turn this area over here into a patio area. It's actually pretty perfect for it. Yeah, there's just stuff falling off the roofs. There's leaks in this one too. Like there's missing tiles. I don't know about the open stores. I don't think they have anything in them. Okay, sorry, I paused the video because it would have been too long and I would have bored y'all to death. So, I have pulled up at the old Christmas tree shops. Pretty empty, nothing in there. Besides like some little purple things, I don't know what those are. They always have an art festival every year, that's like the only thing they really do. But that's coming back this year. They have a big banner over the Christmas tree shops. And I'm not sure what that is behind the bench, but it seems to be unused. So apparently they were gonna add like balcony, like shading, so you're not in the sun when you're trying to walk around. I feel like that would be very helpful. This is still open. It's World Market. I don't think they'll be going anywhere anytime soon. But then again, a lot of furniture stores have been closing in the past few years, so I don't know. It just depends on like their own business owner and like the strategy they have. If they have a good online presence, they'll probably stay for a long time. Right here, this is still open. It's a hot tub store. I don't think it's open right now though. There's a wasp over there. I'm gonna go the other way. Right here, this used to be an Ulta. It moved to a different location in Hoover, and every year since like a couple years ago they've been using it for Spirit Halloween. But that's what it looks like. They still got some pretty nice wooden floor. And the last time I was in that store over there, it was very bad. There was a lot of roof leaks and stuff. But they still got the hours right there. You can see where it says Ulta. I like the little lighting thing they got up there on the ceiling. It's pretty nice. Here's another clip sensor right of it. And right here used to be the salon part. They'll probably end up splitting this into two spaces. But look at that. It's a face. I don't know what that's for, but I thought it looked kind of funny. So it looks like they've tarped this up because of how bad it was. But I remember I looked in there one time and it was like, the roof was very bad. It was like leaky and there was dust everywhere and it was like, right here, it looks like they just got a fresh new paint job on the Ross. Or it might just be me, but it does look like they just painted it. There's a rumor a few years ago that Ross was going to move to the Christmas tree shops and they were going to tear it down, but my barber told me that that was not true at all, and that they don't plan with doing anything to do with this building. And the Christmas tree shops actually used to be the linen and things, and right here was the Circuit City, but then after that it was Bye Bye Baby. That closed about 2 years ago when the company went out of business. And it's been vacant ever since. And for Halloween, they've been using the little mannequins as, sorry, that's some people. They've been using the mannequins as like Halloween decorations. It's very empty in there. And it looks very dusty and crap in there. Whew. Yeah, that's tarped up. Can't see through that window. But that's the Bye Bye Baby. There's a big old label scar up there. And you can kind of see where the square was, and it could be like in the middle would be the circle for Circuit City. You can kind of see this is like, this is from, yeah, get the best holiday present. It says Bye Bye Baby, and this looks like it was a present advertisement. Oh, and my mom's actually right here. She pulled up. So, this was a fun tour. It was pretty much the whole shopping center. I don't think we'll be going to the restaurant, but it used to be a Flat Rock Grill, which was like a steak. It was always like a steak or seafood place. Then there was another steak and seafood place, and then there was another one, but it didn't last very long. So I just hope that they find something entertainment-wise to put in here, because basically all it is stores and restaurants, and you can pretty much get all that online, and you don't have to make a trip to come out here. And that's a problem that a lot of malls have. And also the rent was raised, and a lot of tenants left because of that. There's only around 20-ish tenants left, and I hope that when they do the redevelopment, it will be better. And when the demolition does come around, I'll make sure to film it.